Hey guys, today we're going to be trying to add a reshade to Black Ops 3. This might only work for really low-end cards. I don't have a really low-end card, so this might only boost it in performance by like 10, 20, maybe 100 frames. It doesn't really matter because really, we're going to look for a game. So you look through here. If your game doesn't show up, because it's definitely not going to show up most of the time. It's done searching and it didn't even show Call of Duties or any other games. So let's browse. We look for the drive that your game is on. Mine's right here. And this is a backup game because I've had to change drives one time. This is fidelityfx. Um, Now it's successfully added. I didn't even have it added. That's the funny part. This is Black Ops 3. Let me open it. I'm gonna move that game right up back where it was. I'll move Reshade back where I normally have it. Now we wait for the game to launch. My graphics card can handle this game on high settings, with two settings on medium, and one other setting on medium too. But for the test, we're gonna actually just put those on ultra. Um, Now Reshade is enabled. You gotta press home, and you want to, if you're like me, skip tutorial, and you look for AMD Fidelity Contrast Adaptive. That one. And then you have this at 100% maxed out, whatever you want. If you want, you can turn on fake HDR, just make colors like a little more proper, or properly lighted. But right now my settings are, this should be computer, it is. So we have extra, extra, we're gonna put this high, high. It's gonna be on extra. We can push F for the test. I have it on Windows full screen, so it's gonna be perfectly fine. I have a bug on my game at PC. This shows up. So we're actually gonna start off with it off at the and then we're gonna play normal zombies. We're gonna be playing Shadows of Evil, but I know Revelations is more intensive, so we're actually gonna do that. My device. So rating 90 FPS in the start menu. That's a decent FPS. That means you're not gonna be dipping that much under 70. If you're a 70 FPS gamer like me, you want to at least hit 70 FPS or higher. Yeah. Yeah, the mic might sound really loud and I might sound weirdly lower quality, but I don't have that high quality mics you normally would have. So that's an issue for right now. But where's this is our CPU and GPU utilization right now. It's not big, and the only thing really taking is the AI just to get rid of things. This is the best cutscene ever. Just kidding. I like Origins a lot more. Go on, let me skip. You know, I don't remember this machine existing before that was this team. They had some other way to make teleportation, I think. So rating 90s, 80s. These are playable. Oh, games today. I don't know how to fix that. I've been having it. I'm pretty sure it's just a VRAM thing. So we're just at 1080p. It looks pretty good. There's graphic bugs, but this would be normally what you would get with an RX 580. And our CPU utilization is almost 100%. It's not because of the game, but could you get more FPS? No, you cannot. It's, but like, yeah, you now our numbers are going to be based on the starting room, but our starting room is the most intensive you mostly get in this map. I would do the campaign, but the campaign is not a game mode that I'm not good at. Yeah, there's an FOV problem with this game. There we go. Now our numbers were, we didn't dip under 60 at all, unless we were talking about the frame dips at the beginning, but that's just frame dips. Now if you're a 100 something FPS gamer, you might want to go down here. Quality might be a little bit worse. It's not a big difference. Like you can see it definitely. I can definitely see it. Like, I can definitely see there's like less detail over there. But now we're gonna be doing the rest of the test with fidelityfx on. But we go a little above 80. We do hit hundreds now, but they're not constant hundreds. Now let's add fidelityfx. Now let's go over here to see the quality on the stairs. They kind of look more sharper. Like I can definitely feel like they're not like pixelated. So 90% with fidelityfx. I'd say this is quality. Now, if you're a guy that has a really weak PC, yeah, if you have a really weak PC, you want to bring your resolution down a little more until you hit. So this is, I would say 800p if you think of it. I don't know. I'm not a resolution geek. So I would say this is balance. Oh, frame dip. Oh, so we're hitting 100 in here. Let's go back because we're not doing a test in an easy area to run. So you're hitting 90s and 100s. This area at the beginning was hitting 80s to 70s. So I can definitely see they're slightly more pixelated. But like if I was playing this just for zombies, I wouldn't really tell as much as you would notice. And the lower the resolution you go, the less you get to see for distance, so that'll even help with performance. I've learned that the higher resolution you go, the farther items render in. That's a weird thing. So we're hitting hundreds. Over here we're hitting 100, hundreds. More stable in the 100 areas to 90s. Mm, but nothing that big. Let's try with 70. Just stable in the 100 areas now. Oh, don't want to die. So 140s. This is what I would consider good FPS on ultra settings. Oh, oops. So explosions like this don't even the dip 20 FPS. Not a big dip. So let's go over here. So just more stable hundreds. No dips to 90s now, I think. Yeah, so let's look over here. This is our test. So this is what 80 or 90% looked from a distance without fidelity effects. So I'd say this is ultra performance. For like anyone that needs real performance. Now for real tests, we want to go to 720p. That would be right here technically. We were slightly above 720p. Now you can definitely see that 720p quality. But if you were a 720p gamer, this would look a little better than... let's try to turn it off though. Looks even worse. Yeah, I wouldn't go down here. This is way too low for an average gamer. Like, like detail, even the motion blur, the motion. So I'd say this is the lowest you can really go. The It's just low as you can really go. And is it on? Yes. Yeah, you can see a big difference. It's really blurry right here, and then when you turn it on, like it sharpens it. It's not like the best thing of getting a big improvement in FPS. I mean, visual quality, but like that's basically anti-aliasing for you. It just sharpens the image. Yeah, let's get rid of these. Yeah, basically bo3 is not a big impact in performance. Like you don't really get that low FPS if you got like something like an RX 580, 970s, or you can even play this game on a GTX 660. Definitely played it on one, so I know from experience. But yeah, looks pretty good. Let's see what this room looks like. Like you're not gonna really lose FPS from going in here. 120s. I wouldn't play at this resolution. I would definitely go for, because you don't lose that much FPS while going up. So I would play at 80 to 90 if I was using this as a FPS increase. Yeah, this just looks like more like 1080p. You definitely play at, yeah, yeah. Now, another thing we want to test is to turn FX, this stuff off. Now this is definitely going to make everything pixelated, but I definitely want to see how it impacts performance to turn any anti-aliasing off. Anti-aliasing doesn't really impact performance on Black Ops 3, as you can see. So having it on would help, because pixelation is a big thing on these Call of Duty games. If you don't have FX or anti-aliasing, I would suggest this one or this one, because this one looks pretty good. Yeah, I could definitely play at this one. I don't see a big difference in quality, but like you definitely see slight pixelation. But Fidelity FX kind of saves it. Well, let's look over here. Yeah, and then if you turn it back on, the max stuff, yeah, it doesn't look as pixelated. Yeah. So I think we're almost done here. So we want to see how it will work 1080p to upscale to like, how does it look just ups as an upscaler? So you definitely lose FPS as just a normal, as an upscaler. You can tell from right over there. We definitely are losing FPS, but like sharpness, like that looks better than 1080p to me at least. But like if you want to get any performance instead of a decrease in performance, I definitely put it down. But I think you could definitely have it at 1080p. And the last test we're going to be doing is putting it on uh, everything to low. I mean everything to high. What am I talking about? I'll put everything to extra. We're going to have it at the lowest resolution that's possible, render resolution. And looks like we're getting the same FPS as if we were playing. Oh, this is horrible FPS. It's more stable than like though. And lots of zombies, crowds, big crowds. Doesn't really decrease your performance that much. You definitely play this on a GTX 660 Ti. I've done it, as I've already said. But you can definitely see like this game's not hard to run. You don't need to lower your resolution this much. A GTX 660 Ti can do 1080p low settings. So this is the end of the video. I'm going to put my stuff back to 1080p because I hate running at low resolutions. But on other games, I could definitely do it if I need performance. For this game, you really don't need it. But like if you're running on a GTX 660 Ti or something lower end than that, I would suggest for anyone that has that or a 1050, because a 1050 is a lot weaker than the 10 RX 580. Put these down to like if you want go medium and then put this to 80 to 90 and on your 1080 to anything lower end for this game. I think a 1080 can actually do high or a 750 Ti or I don't know if that's even a card. A 750. They're all GTX cards that I'm referencing to. Yeah, you can put your resolution down a little bit. And Black Ops 3 is a pretty old game, so and it looks pretty good. Like these are modern graphics still, considerably decently modern. Like on the custom maps, they're more intensive sometimes. Ooh, shoot. Yeah, but I think. Ooh. Well, I'm gonna end this game, and you definitely can tell you don't really need fidelity or fidelity FX on that game. The next games I'm gonna be trying are for my games that I'm gonna be trying is this one, Train Sim 2. You might not even need this actually. Let's put that back. I need to see if it works on control. If there is a fail attempt, I might not even upload the video. This game, mostly computers can run this on like any setting. I don't even think this game deserves. What other games are that are slightly intensive? I might try Apex. Load in. Yeah, Apex. Most computers can run this, but computers that can't run it or want sharper images for distances can use fidelityfx for that on 1080p. You will lose performance. I don't know about this game. You might even get banned for trying to use it on this game, so I have to read up on that. Apex, maybe. I have to read up on all these games. That might be why my videos take longer, but I was just debating if I wanted to make the Black Ops 3 video because most computers can run Black Ops 3. But I thought to myself, maybe there are people that can't run it. What the hell? Neil. Which I didn't want to open Rainbow Six. I'm gonna end the video today. Uh, do all the YouTube things like subscribe, what is it called? Share if you want to. Um, most videos lately, so these are my analytics before we end this video. They've definitely increased since whatever videos I did. I just streamed a lot. So I'm definitely seeing an improvement on this channel. It's not a big deal. Our entire amount of views are 536. That's good. That's decent. This channel isn't a big channel, so like, subscribe, so we can have a bigger audience and we can try more games. The more subscribers I have, the more reasons I will have to upload. I don't really, every day when I make videos, I feel like, oh yeah, it's just a video. Uh, I don't have that much subscribers, so I don't have a big audience, so I can chill down on the uploads because like I'm not uploading for like 1 billion people. There are YouTubers that have that much subscribers that do make videos every 1 month. I don't know how they do it. I can't even make a video every few weeks. I'm just playing games. I'm a gamer. I just like improving my game skills. So making videos is pretty average for me. I make videos on my free time. I do have to go back to school and eventually. I think I'm going to, I live in like Canada, so I got Canadian schools. So we don't get like that middle school stuff. We got high school, we got elementary. I'm in high school right now. I'm finishing up that. I was supposed to be in grade 11 this year, but actually I have to hold back. It's a COVID-19 thing. I didn't do the online schooling thing. So I'm definitely gonna be holding back. I'm gonna be doing this YouTube thing for a little while. Before school starts, my uploads will be slightly slower or longer to make. But I'm definitely gonna be just doing Twitch streams a lot, and I might just upload clips from my Twitch of me gaming on Cold War games. But after we eventually hit a mark where we can't make any more gameplays or game videos, or like me testing fidelityfx on games, and when they're fully supported in games, I'm definitely going to be trying those out because I want to see how different the performance increase is. But that's going to take a few months for games to fully develop them into their games, like in settings and all that. Definitely going to try GTA 5 too, but I gotta install that too and download the official mod that someone has fully made for it. I don't think it's online play. That's the sucky part, but I think it implements Reshade too. Some people tried Reshade, and I don't know if there's a difference with Reshade from the other thing, but Reshade takes zero performance while upscaling the image. Or it'll take 1% performance. That's not a big deal. Like you definitely can play with that. I ramble on too much in these videos. So I'm gonna end the video. See you guys later.